Hi, James here again from El Paso English Cafe. Alright, everyone knows that English spelling is something that is more complicated than it needs to be. However, I'll show you some things that will help you organize it much better. Okay, first you need to know that each vowel letter has more than one associated sound. Okay, so in some places you'll see the vowel letter and the sound is one sound, but in another place, another word, the sound is different. Okay, I'm going to show you today the sounds associated with the letter I. Okay, so here we go. We have the letter I in English associated with sound number 2 on my chart. Sound number 2 on my chart is this IPA symbol right here, I, and associated with the keyword fish. Okay, it's a really important sound to associate with the letter I. Many common words, frequently used words in English contain the letter I, and here we go. We've got is, in, it, his, this, wish, Tim, fin, sick, pin, with. I could go on. Lots of common words, okay? Cinnamon and some longer words. Swimming, pinning, simulate. And there's a note I'll say about simulate in a minute. Okay, so look for the letter I, and when you see the letter I, it's often the vowel I. Okay? It's most commonly the vowel I. You do very well to develop the sound I in your speaking vocabulary. You do very well to develop the ability to hear I and distinguish it from other vowels such as E or or U. Okay, so we've got I. Here we go. Okay, also the letter I, of course, sometimes signifies the sound of its name, I. I, which is a diphthong, I, right there. My sound number 13, as in the word bike. Okay, here are a few examples. We've got time, pie, fine, night, pine, sign, find, child, dilate. Okay, and you'll notice I've got some notes to tell about find and child right here. Okay, so we see that we've got I, we've got I. Okay, these are the two most common. I would say this one is more common. I would say between the two of these, something more than 90%, 95% of the times you encounter the letter I, it's going to be either I or I. This third one over here is somewhere, I don't know, 8, 10, 5%, very much less common than these other two sounds. Okay, it's I is also associated with sound number 1, E in the IPA, the sound in the word teeth. Okay, now this is dangerous to teach, I feel, because Spanish speakers come with the letter I in Spanish is the letter E, the sound E, so this tends to be an exclusive association that Spanish speakers have with the letter I. And it needs to be a minor association, infrequent association, but in some words, okay, some common words as well. So here we've got a common name, Tina, another name, Gina, gasoline, magazine, radio, right there, E, radius, peace. And here you can see it's associated with the letter E, and there's E, okay, peace. Anyway, this is the least common, this is the most common, this is somewhere in between. You need, if you're a Spanish speaker, develop these associations. These words you'll know without any work. These are the words you need to work on. So work on these categories. Make a notebook, make a page for these words, a page for these words, and put them there and practice saying them and put them in sentences. You know, Bill isn't in his igloo, it isn't finished. Sentences like that, and maybe I can give you some sometime. Okay? Now let me say something about the spelling. How does one know if we're going to pronounce I or I? E, you'll notice this is Tina. It's from maybe the name Christina. Gina is from the name Regina. These are basically foreign words that have come to English. Radio, radius, also basically foreign words. Gasoline, magazine. Notice they're kind of technical. I don't know. So these are not as common. All right, between the two of these, how do you decide? There are markers, believe it or not. English spelling has some markers that simplify the situation for you to some extent. Okay, let's start with this. Let's start with bike has a silent E. Okay, if you see the silent E with only maybe one letter intervening, usually just one letter, this means it's a vowel consonant vowel pattern. The E is an instruction to read the vowel as the sound of the name of the vowel. So this is bike. And we have the same thing going on in time, in fine, in pine. Okay, you'll find lots of common words where that is the case. Okay, so be on the lookout for this silent E. You also, so we've got vowel, consonant, vowel pattern. Also here, dilate. It's vowel, consonant, vowel. It's not an E, but it's a vowel, so we have dilate. Okay, that's an I as well. Excuse the ambulance. Okay, so we've got that. If you have another vowel immediately following, as in pie, okay, there are some words like that. Usually that indicates the sound of the letter name, pie. Here we've got something particular to I, this IGH in the word like night, or light, or fight, or slight, sight. You've got this IGH, it indicates I. The GH, basically silent, but you can think of them as an indicator that this I will be the sound of its name. Okay, in sign, all you have is the G, but the G also, you can think of it as part of the vowel combination, part of the vowel structure. So you've got sign and night, and examples like that. Now here, these two are starred because there's nothing going on. All you've got is the I and consonants, and that's unusual because over here, when you have I with consonants, generally it's I. Is, in, it, his, this, Tim, wish, fin, sick, pin. Okay, all of these are simple one-syllable words with just one vowel, the I, and it's I. Okay, so this, find and child, are exceptional to some extent, okay? And you've got a few words like this. Find, mind, wind, behind, okay? Child, mild, wild. So you've got a few words that rhyme with each of these, and you'll get to know those. You'll make a list of them and you'll have them, you'll study them. Okay, what's up with this? We've got an I here pronounced I, and if you'll see in the other videos, it looks like it might be a vowel, consonant, vowel situation, but it's not. And that's actually the purpose of the double letter here in cinnamon, is to maintain this I sound. If you look at my video for the letter U, you'll also see my explanation of double letters, or two consonants, guard consonants in this case. Okay, the same thing why we add, here's the word swim, right? Why do we add this M in swimming? We double the letter to show that we're maintaining this, this I sound, that we're not creating a vowel, consonant, vowel, that we're putting two consonants in order to indicate this I, this first sound. Okay, same thing with pinning, right? If we had only one N, it would look like pining, and pining is a word. Okay, so here we see the difference between a silent E and no silent E. Tim, time. Same thing here. Fin, fine. Same thing here. Pin, pine. Okay, and if we were to put pining, we would eliminate the E, because now this I fulfills the function of this silent E, and that then is the reason for the double letter in pinning. Okay, so that's a quick explanation. Rewind the video, look at it again, but that's it. The letter I is going to be I, as in fish. It will be I, as in bike, with the certain situations I've explained. Or it will be E, as in Gina, gasoline, magazine, in a small minority of words with the letter I. So I really hope this helps. I'm trying to simplify English for you. Let me know. Let me know if you think it helps. Thank you so much for coming to El Paso English Cafe, and I'm sure I'll see you again. Thank you.